It sounds like something out of a horror movie, being scared to death. But science confirms that in rare and extreme circumstances, fear can be fatal. When you're terrified, your body kicks into survival mode. This is known as the fight or flight response, controlled by the autonomic nervous system. Your brain releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, increasing your heart rate, raising blood pressure, and flooding muscles with energy. For most people, this response helps them escape danger. But in rare cases, especially in individuals with underlying health conditions, the intense surge can overload the heart. One well-documented way fear can kill is through sudden cardiac arrest. Excessive adrenaline can lead to deadly arrhythmias, abnormal heart rhythms that can cause the heart to stop beating. This phenomenon is sometimes referred to as voodoo death. Anthropologists coined the term after observing individuals in indigenous cultures who reportedly died after being cursed or believing they had broken a taboo. The fear and stress were believed to be so overwhelming, it literally shocked them to death. Modern science now explains this through the lens of stress-induced heart failure. A real-life medical example is Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, also known as broken heart syndrome. It mimics a heart attack but is actually a temporary weakening of the heart's left ventricle, usually triggered by sudden emotional stress, like fear, grief, or even shock from good news. Although most people recover fully in extreme cases, it can lead to complications or death, especially in older adults or those with pre-existing heart issues. There have been documented incidents of people dying suddenly during terrifying events, natural disasters, robberies, or extreme stress. For example, during the 2011 tsunami in Japan, several people were reported to have died of heart attacks brought on by shock and fear. There's a remote island in the Indian Ocean where no outsider is welcome, and setting foot on its shores could cost you your life. Known as North Sentinel Island, it's home to a mysterious and fiercely isolated tribe that has resisted contact with the outside world for thousands of years. Often called the island that kills all visitors, its deadly reputation has made it one of the most forbidden and intriguing places on Earth. North Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal, is infamous for its extreme isolation and hostility to outsiders. Home to the Sentinelese people, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth, the island has a deadly reputation. Anyone attempting to approach is met with aggression, often fatal. Indian law prohibits going within 5 kilometers, about 3 miles of the island, to protect both outsiders and the Sentinelese, who have no immunity to common diseases. In 2018, North Sentinel Island gained international attention when American missionary John Allen Chau attempted to make contact with the Sentinelese tribe. Driven by a desire to spread Christianity, Chau illegally traveled to the island despite strict restrictions and repeated warnings. Shortly after arriving, he was killed by the tribe, who are known to violently repel intruders. His death sent shockwaves around the world and highlighted the extreme dangers of approaching the island. The incident not only reinforced the island's fearsome reputation, but also reignited global debate around the ethics of contacting uncontacted tribes. Many anthropologists and human rights advocates emphasize the importance of respecting the tribe's isolation, noting that even a common cold could be devastating to a population with no immunity. Chau's actions, though rooted in faith, were widely criticized as reckless and culturally insensitive, serving as a stark reminder of the risks and moral complexities involved in breaching one of the world's last untouched societies. Throughout history, certain ancient artifacts have gained infamy, not just for their historical value, but for the mysterious deaths and misfortunes reportedly linked to them. These objects, often shrouded in legend and superstition, are believed by some to carry deadly curses that afflict those who disturb or possess them. While skeptics argue that coincidence and natural causes explain these tragedies, the chilling tales surrounding these relics continue to intrigue and terrify. The curse of Tutankhamun's tomb. The discovery of Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by Howard Carter sparked tales of a deadly curse. The most notable incident was the death of Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's financier, who died from an infected mosquito bite shortly after the tomb's opening. This and other subsequent deaths led to widespread speculation about a pharaoh's curse. The Hope Diamond. This 45.52-carat blue diamond has a history of bringing misfortune to its owners. Originating from India, it changed hands among royalty and wealthy individuals, many of whom suffered financial ruin, scandal, or untimely death. While some stories are exaggerated, the pattern of misfortune has contributed to its reputation as a cursed gem. Otzi the Ilkhaman. Discovered in the Alps in 1991, Otzi is a naturally mummified man from around 3,300 BCE. Several individuals connected to his discovery and study died under unusual circumstances, leading to rumors of a curse. Skeptics argue that the deaths are coincidental and not statistically significant. The Bassano vase. This 15th-century silver vase from Italy is said to have caused the death of each of its owners within weeks of acquisition. According to legend, it was eventually buried to prevent further tragedies. The vase's current whereabouts are unknown, adding to its mystique